Okay, welcome everyone for the session. आप सभी लोगों का स्वागत है और आप लोग कहाँ से ज्वाइन कर रहे हो वो चैट विंडो में आप टाइप कर दीजिए. Just go ahead and type from which city are you joining. Go ahead. चैट विंडो में लिखिए आप कहाँ से ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं. जैसे मैं पुणे से हूँ. Okay, पुणे, good. Sakshi is from Pune, thank you. Padma Priya from Chennai. Thank you, Padma Priya. This is a good way for us to connect and know each other very well. Thank you, Preeti from Pune, Isha from Mumbai. Let's go ahead and do it. Come on, let's connect. क्योंकि we are talking all about energies. हम जो भी बात कर रहे हैं वो ऊर्जा शक्ति के बारे में है. तो definitely हम सबको वो कनेक्शन एक दूसरे के साथ बनाना है because group energies are gonna help a lot. So thank you from Pune, DK Singh. Thank you. Let's make this more interactive because बहुत powerful session होने वाला है. This is going to be a very powerful session which is going to focus on a lot of your energies. And it's going to help you a lot. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, let me just do one more thing. Okay, good. Let's wait for a minute. I see a few more people joining in, so let us do that. Okay, great. So welcome everyone. I see a lot of people out here. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Ashwini. Ashwini is from Pune. We have Dr. Damodar, Padma Priya, Akanksha, Manisha, Neeta, Pinky. Hello everyone. Preeti, Ashwini, Sakshi, Isha, Parvati, Meenal and Reena. Thank you for joining in. So we'll have other participants coming in. Namaste, doctor.
Great to see you.
Yes.
Hare Krishna. How are you, ma'am?
Hello, Hare Krishna. So let's go ahead and start the session. हम हर एक सेशन की शुरुआत इससे करते हैं. हम इन्वोकेशन करते हैं ताकि हम दिव्य ऊर्जा शक्ति और रेकी एनर्जीज और हीलिंग एनर्जीज को यहाँ पे बुला सकें ताकि वो हमारी पूरी मदद कर सकते हैं. So मैं चाहूंगी कि आप आंखें बंद कर लीजिए, हथेलियों को ऊपर की ओर ले लीजिए. Take your palms facing upwards, eyes closed, and let us go ahead and do this invocation. I invoke the divine presence of the Supreme God, the divine energies, the healing energies to be present here in this moment to help me, to heal me, to guide me and to protect me. मैं दिव्य ऊर्जा शक्ति का आह्वान करती हूँ. वो यहाँ इस समय मेरे साथ मौजूद हैं मेरी सुरक्षा करने के लिए, मुझे मार्गदर्शन देने के लिए, मुझे सेहतमंद रखने के लिए, मुझे खुशहाल रखने के लिए. बस आंखें बंद करके आपकी सांसों पे ध्यान केंद्रित कीजिए. फोकस ऑन योर ब्रेथ. Just focus on your breath. Relax. And you can now gently open your eyes. And you're welcome to the session. आप सभी लोगों का स्वागत है. I know आज संडे है और आप लोग कुछ और भी इस वक्त कर सकते थे, but you all are present here to take charge of your energy, स्पेशली एट डीएनए लेवल। आप लोग सब यहाँ पर मौजूद हैं आपके डीएनए लेवल पर एनर्जीज को शिफ्ट करने के लिए, ताकि आपको हेल्थ, वेल्थ, सक्सेस, ये सारी चीजों की प्राप्ति हो सके। तो आज मैं आप लोगों के साथ कुछ 3 चीजें ऐसी बताने वाली हूँ जो हम प्रैक्टिस भी करेंगे इस सेशन में, कि हम किस तरह से अपने डीएनए को चेंज कर सकते हैं। ऑब्वियसली बहुत ज्यादा साइंटिफिक तरीके में नहीं जाऊंगी मैं, बट कुछ चीजें हैं जो हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे। और यहाँ पे जो चीज हम 3 चीजें करने वाले हैं बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है। जो 3 सीक्रेट्स की जो हम बात कर रहे हैं, आप लोगों को एक ये बता देना चाहती हूँ मैं कि हमारा ये जो सेशन है ये 9:30 तक चलेगा, रात इंडिया टाइम 9:30, विच इज 1.5 आवर्स फ्रॉम अभी से लेकर अप्रोक्सीमेट टाइम वो रहेगा, ब्रेक कुछ नहीं होगा। इसमें हम 3 चीजें सीखने वाले हैं। एक चीज जो मैं बताने वाली हूँ आपको, एक बहुत ही पावरफुल टूल है, उसके रिलेटेड डिटेल्स मैं आपके साथ शेयर करूंगी। उसे हम फार्मा टूल बोलते हैं। वो क्या है, किस तरह से काम करता है, किस तरह से हेल्प करता है, उसके बारे में करेंगे। सेकेंड, एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट चीज होगी जो हम लोग करने वाले हैं, वो है एक हीलिंग फ्रीक्वेंसी के बारे में, जो हमारे डीएनए लेवल पर इम्पैक्ट करती है। तो हीलिंग फ्रीक्वेंसी विथ म्यूजिक क्या है वो पता करेंगे हम लोग, और उसकी प्रैक्टिस भी होगी अभी। एंड लास्ट में मैं आपको बताऊंगी कि आप खुद के सेल्फ हीलिंग कैसे करके आप इन चेंजेस को ला सकते हैं। तो एक छोटा सा मेडिटेशन भी होगा जहां पे हम डीएनए की एक्टिवेशन और हीलिंग्स करेंगे। बट ये पूरी चीजें क्या होती हैं, किस तरह से काम करती हैं, हमें डीएनए के बारे में क्यों सोचना है, बाकी सब इतनी सारी चीजें चल रही हैं, ये सब क्यों, क्या, कैसे पे हम लोग पहले डिस्कस करेंगे, फिर हम इन टूल्स के पास जाएंगे। तो मुझे ये बताना था कि अगले 1.5 घंटे में बहुत सारी चीजें हम लोग करने वाले हैं। So we are going to do a lot of these things in the next 1.5 hours. I want you to take your notebook and pen with you because there might be certain things which you may realize during the session. क्योंकि ऐसी कुछ चीजें हो सकती हैं जो आपको सेशन के दौरान शायद क्लिक हो जाए, या ऐसा हो कि अरे ये मुझे आइडिया मिल चुका है। So please make sure you have a notebook and pen around you so that you can take notes, any ideas, any thoughts that come to you, you can do. क्योंकि जो हम आज करने वाले हैं वो डीएनए लेवल तक की हीलिंग होगी। ऑब्वियसली बहुत डीप नहीं होगी, क्योंकि आज ये हमारा एक छोटा सा इंट्रोडक्टरी सेशन है जहाँ पे मैं आपको डेमो भी दूंगी। बट इस सेशन में भी आपको कुछ आइडियाज, कुछ थॉट्स, कुछ इंसाइट्स मिल सकती हैं जो आप आपके डेली लाइफ में इम्प्लीमेंट कर सकते हो। सो इसीलिए नोटबुक का होना जरूरी है, ताकि कुछ आइडिया है तो आप इमीडिएटली लिख सकते हो इसके बारे में। बट ये सब चीजें करने से पहले, क्योंकि मैं देख रही हूँ कि काफी कुछ लोग नए भी हैं यहाँ पर, तो ये शुरू करने से पहले मैं अपना एक क्विक इंट्रोडक्शन देना चाहूंगी। डू आई हैव परमिशन टू शेयर दिस टाइप? यस, कि मेरे बारे में थोड़ा बहुत मैं इंफॉर्मेशन आप लोगों को दे दूं कि मैं कौन हूँ और आप यहाँ पे क्यों मुझे सुनना चाहोगे, राइट? जस्ट टाइप यस। थैंक यू, thank you. Yes, Sakshi, thank you. Padma Priya, yes, thank you. Thank you, Taranam. Thank you for giving that permission. Thank you, Ashwini. So quickly, मैं बताना चाहूंगी कि मैं इस फील्ड में, एनर्जी हीलिंग फील्ड में पिछले 22 सालों से हूँ। साथ में मेरा टेक्नोलॉजी लेवल का एक्सपीरियंस है। अब ये दोनों चीजें साथ में हैंड इन हैंड जाती हैं, क्योंकि हमारी जो ऊर्जा शक्ति, हमारी जो एनर्जी लेवल्स हैं, वो हमें काफी इम्पैक्ट करती हैं हमारे डे टू डे लाइफ में, कि किस तरह से हमें प्रोग्रेस करना है, किस तरह से करियर ग्रोथ करनी है, किस तरह से हमें मनी अट्रैक्शन करना है, या हमारे पास ठीक है पैसा आता है लेकिन वो टिकता नहीं है तो उसको रख के कैसे ग्रो करना है। इन सब चीजों में हमारी एनर्जी का बहुत बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल होता है। तो अगर आप कहीं पे जॉब कर रहे हैं, आपका बिजनेस है, या आप हाउसवाइफ है, होम मेकर हैं, या आप कुछ और भी कर रहे हैं, आप कोच हैं, आप हीलर हैं, या आप खुद का कुछ और बिजनेस कर रहे हो, तो इन सब चीजों में आपको ये एनर्जीज जो है वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होती हैं, जहाँ पे ये आपको हेल्प करती हैं आपके लाइफ में। तो इसी तरह से मेरे लाइफ में भी काफी लंबा ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन आया है, काफी अच्छा ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन आया था। मैंने शुरुआत की थी हेल्थ से लेकर, क्योंकि कुछ हेल्थ इश्यूज थे, उनको करेक्ट करने के लिए मैंने शुरुआत की थी एनर्जी हीलिंग्स की खुद के लिए। फिर जैसे से मुझे खुद अपने हेल्थ में इंप्रूवमेंट्स दिखाई देने लगे, धीरे धीरे मुझे इंप्रूवमेंट्स दिखाई देने लगे मेरे करियर में, मेरे प्रोफेशन में, रिलेशनशिप्स में, तो मैं उन्हें इस नॉलेज को लेकर मैंने आगे बढ़ना शुरू किया, और उसी तरह से लेकर मैंने स्टूडेंट्स तक पहुंचाना शुरू किया है। तो अब तक ऑलमोस्ट 20,000 प्लस पीपल आर इम्पैक्टेड अक्रॉस द ग्लोब. So I have been training, healing, coaching people across almost 12 plus different countries. And I have got myself certified from International Coaching Federation. I'm also an NLP practitioner. And the biggest aspect is that I have, my work is being recognized by well-known publications like Times of India, Lokmat Times, Femina, Femina magazine. So from a woman perspective, all of these things have really worked out well and been recognized across the globe in different forums and different areas. So with that experience which I have with different set of clients, with different set of students, with a lot of people around, and with my own implementation, I am going to bring to you today the most powerful aspect of healing, which is healing at your DNA level. So this is going to be very important for us to go ahead and look at that point. क्योंकि जो भी चीज मैं आप लोगों को बता रही हूँ, ये वही चीजें हैं जो मैंने खुद ट्राई की हुई है, टेस्ट की हुई है, मुझे रिजल्ट्स आए हैं. तो आप तक किसी भी चीज को लाने से पहले मैं उसे खुद 1 साल तक अपने ऊपर इम्प्लीमेंट करती हूँ, उसके चेंजेस देखती हूँ, उसके मॉडिफिकेशंस क्या है, किस तरह से अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. उसके बाद ही मैं अपने स्टूडेंट्स और ऑडियंस के साथ वो शेयर करती हूँ, क्योंकि वो बहुत सारी चीजें प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपीरियंसेस से आती हैं. तो जब हम डीएनए की बात करते हैं, सो इट मीन्स वी आर गोइंग एट द deepest potential of our molecular level. So we're going to get at our cell level healings and even deeper, which will be more at a molecular level. And we have everything within us which will help us to heal and attract the right opportunities. So beneath our mind and the regulation of our body lies a very powerful system. And in that system, we're talking about healing our DNA. So generally what happens is our physical DNA works and shows our physical body, right? DNA आप सभी को पता होगा, right? कि DNA ये एक granular level की चीज होती है हमारे बॉडी में. आपको टेक्निकली समझने की जरूरत नहीं है, बट DNA हमारी एक यूनिकनेस को आइडेंटिफाई करती है. So DNA, we are unique because of our DNA, but our DNA is formed from multiple, I would say our DNA is formed from the father and the mother energies, and we're going to talk about it. So basically, when we're talking about our spiritual DNA, we are talking about awakening our higher level of energies, जहाँ पे हमारा mind, body, spirit. So where our mind, body, and spirit are aligned together to bring in the deeper hidden aspects of our life. So one thing which I want to let you all know is कि अगर आप में से किसी को भी ये symptoms है, if anyone of you is feeling this kind of a symptom, it's a very high probability कि somewhere your energy level DNA is kind of not in balance, which means that you might be feeling very drained out. यानी दिन भर काम करके आप बहुत जल्दी थकावट महसूस करते हैं. Many times you think a lot that this should be there, but you're not able to manifest things. So if you're not able to manifest things the way you want to have in your life, I won't say 100% will come, but even close to that, if it doesn't come, then there is definitely something where you're not aligned to your DNA. So I want you to write down these pointers, क्योंकि हो सकता है शायद आप में से किसी को कुछ pointers तो होंगे. शायद you may be feeling drained. You're feeling that you are not able to manifest your goals. हर साल शुरुआत तो हम गोल से कर ही लेते हैं. अभी 1 महीना हो चुका होगा 2024 को, राइट? ऑलरेडी हो चुका है. सो आप में से काफी लोगों ने गोल्स बना रखे होंगे, काफी लोगों ने ये पॉइंटर्स रख रखे होंगे कि ओके मुझे ये गोल अचीव करना है, बट समझ में नहीं आया होगा कि कैसे है, या 1 महीना हो गया कुछ हो नहीं पा रहा है. रिकरिंग हेल्थ इश्यूज हैं आपके, यानी हर दूसरे तीसरे महीने कोई ना कोई हेल्थ इश्यूज होते हैं आपको या आपके घर वालों को, कहीं पे भी. ये जो पॉइंटर्स बता रही हूँ, व्हेन यू think of these pointers from others perspective also, you'll start understanding probably there is an imbalance around the DNA. Maybe you are having not a good sleep. आप सो तो रहे हो लेकिन फ्रेश उठ नहीं रहे हो, या सोते हो तो 10 बार आपकी नींद टूट रही है, या बुरे सपने आ रहे हैं। आप भीड़ में 10 लोगों के साथ जाते हो लेकिन वहां पे आप अपने आप को अकेला महसूस करते हो। सो यू गो आउट, यू आर विद अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल, लॉट ऑफ फ्रेंड्स, बट यू स्टिल डू नॉट फील कनेक्टेड एंड यू फील लाइक आई एम लेफ्ट आउट, आई एम अलोन। कई बार आपको ऐसा लगता है कि मैं किससे भी बात करूं लेकिन वो मुझे समझते ही नहीं है। सो पीपल डोंट अंडरस्टैंड मी एंड यू आर डूइंग टू मेनी थिंग्स बट यू आर नॉट एबल टू स्टिल सक्सीड। या फिर ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि आपको कुछ इंट्यूशंस आ रहे हैं लेकिन आपको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि मैं क्या करूं। मुझे गाइडेंस तो मिल रहा है पर फिर भी समझ नहीं आ रहा है कैसे होगा। तो अगर आपके ऐसे कोई भी सिम्टम्स हैं तो डेफिनेटली it is somewhere that there is an misalignment of the DNA somewhere within your system. Okay. मैंने कहा मैं टेक्निकलिटीज में ज्यादा नहीं जाऊंगी डीएनए के, बिकॉज इट्स अ डिफरेंट टॉपिक ऑल टुगेदर, बट यू जस्ट हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट डीएनए इज वन ऑफ द स्मॉलेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ योर cells and it identifies and helps you with a unique identity of yours, and that's exactly the same aspect of things which will be working out. Okay, so these are certain symptoms. So आप में से किसी को ऐसे कुछ symptoms महसूस हुए हैं? If you have type yes in the chat window, so I at least know that you are able to connect to any of such symptoms. Just let me know if you have felt any of these symptoms around you. Akanksha says yes. Preeti says yes. Parvati says yes. Preeti says yes. Okay, good. We want all of you to participate, okay? So Chinmay says no. That's good, Chinmay, which means you're very much somewhere aligned to the DNA. Pratibha says yes. Okay, somebody with iPhone says yes. Manisha says yes. Reena says no. Okay. Great. Ashwini says yes. So a lot of you are facing these kind of the symptoms somewhere, or maybe you're feeling lack of finances. You are feeling a lot of stressed out. तो health related, wealth related, relationship related या career related आपके अगर बहुत कहीं issues हैं, so there is a very high possibility that somewhere you are probably having the imbalances around the DNA. Now, the DNA, you know what? The DNA is like that twisted whirling string जो दिखता है ऐसा twisted string दिखाई देता है, and there are certain point. अब हमने कहा कि उस सेल के अंदर कहीं तो छोटा सा एक चीज होता है, but scientifically what has the science has been saying that we as humans are approximately using only 3% of our DNA. So this is as per one of the studies which was being done by geneticists worldwide. तो हमारे genetics का DNA का हम सिर्फ 3% यूज करते हैं, and 97% of it sometimes been considered as junk. Now DNA, which is like the double strand, it has a lot of information stored within it. You have to make a note of this. 3% ही हम use करते हैं, बाकी 97% scientifically, because it's not yet been proved, it is supposed to be considered as junk. But the scientists have also started understanding कि DNA में हमारी बहुत ज़्यादा information stored होती है. Now, how does the DNA get formed is, you get one part of the cell of the father, one part of the cell of the mother coming in, and then you have your DNA which is being formed. So things coming in from the father energies, coming from the mother, and then you have one cell which is getting formed, which is you as a person, and then that cell keeps on multiplying and you have your own DNA, and you're carrying a lot of information which is coming in. So despite of our DNA having so much of amount of data, we are still not able to tap into that information yet. And because we are not been able to tap it, it has been considered as a junk by the scientists or by people, because जब तक prove नहीं होगा तब तक that's what it is. So I'll just draw it, because for a few of you it might be easier to figure that out and understand when I'm talking about the DNA part, what it is. So this is like the cell coming in from your father. Okay. And this is just a rough representation, okay? Because as I told you, I'm not a science student or a scientific thing, but from an energy perspective, I just want to tell. So your father has a certain set of energies. Your mother will have certain set of energies. And then what happens is a part of these things come, and then you are being formed. This is you. And you have certain characteristics coming from here, certain characteristics coming from here. And then this is what your energies are formed. Now, there is very interesting thing also that happens now around this is that your father and your mother, they are also getting their energies coming in from their father and mother. Okay. And this is really very important for all of you to know and understand, because when we're talking about the DNA activations and DNA healings, this is where we are. Then again, your mother's father has got energies coming from his father and mother. Your mother's mother, she has got her energies coming in from her father and mother. So you see, this is how our DNA is getting formed, and there is the hierarchy which is formed. Similarly, from your father's side, he will get it from his father and mother. And then here, the energies keep coming from the respective father and mother. Now, if you traverse, if you see, there is so much of information that is flowing in your DNA from years and years. Okay. So यहाँ पे भी देखोगे ये एक पूरे पाथ से ये तुम्हारी इंफॉर्मेशन फ्लो होती है. So your DNA over here has so much of an information. It is full of a lot of information which is coming from all the systems. The only part is we have not yet tapped into all this. We are just utilizing 3% of it. So whatever you are right now, you are utilizing just 3% of that information which is tapped into your system. And there is still 97% which is said or supposed to be considered as probably a junk. क्योंकि अभी तक समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि ये क्या है. तो जब तक समझ में नहीं आएगा तब तक वो हमारे किसी काम की नहीं है. Scientifically, that's how it is. But you would have seen that many times if you would have met certain set of people or kids or things, उनके पास बहुत ज़्यादा information and knowledge just flows in easily. Why? Because they are sometimes been able to tap into that energies. Similarly, we have certain set of people who will have a lot of wealth, because within their DNA, they have been able to tap the wealth part of the thing. Some of them might have the health, and they were able to tap into the health energies, health line, and they were able to like, oh, I'm fit and fine, but maybe not wealth. Some of them will have a balance of health and wealth. Some of them will have a balance of health, wealth, and success. So इसीलिए जब ये बैलेंस होता है तो ये बहुत इजीली हमारे लिए हेल्पफुल होता है और हमारे काम में आता है. अगर ये बैलेंस में नहीं है हमारा हेल्थ, वेल्थ और सक्सेस, तो कहीं ना कहीं एक चीज ओवर पावर करती है और बाकी दो चीजों पे हमें इम्पैक्ट होता है. Now, what happens in this case is, why does it impact basically? Now, there are three major impacts that 90% of the people go through. Okay, and I'll write it also for you, क्योंकि ये बहुत important है, because there are these three important things which impact the DNA has, and it is also vice versa. The first impact is on your belief patterns. क्योंकि आप क्या सोच रहे हो और आप क्या मान्यताएं रखते हो, ये आपके काफी चीजें डीएनए से आती हैं. सो सम इज बेस्ड ऑन योर एक्सपीरियंस. सो यू विल हैव दिस बेस्ड ऑन योर एक्सपीरियंस कि ठीक है, मैंने कुछ चीजों को देखा है, समझा है, और इसलिए मैंने ये मान्यता रखी है कि भाई दिन के उजाले में मुझे, रात के अंधेरे में मुझे जाना नहीं है, क्योंकि रात के अंधेरे में जितनी बार गई हूँ उतनी बार कुछ तो पंगे हुए हैं. सो आपने वो मान्यता बोलने कि भाई रात के अंधेरे में जाना ही नहीं, रिस्क लेना है, इश्यूज को, प्रॉब्लम्स को बुलाना है. सो वो आपके एक्सपीरियंस हुआ है, क्योंकि आपने खुद वो एक्सपीरियंस किया है. कुछ चीजें आपको आपके सोसाइटी से आती हैं, क्योंकि आसपास के लोगों ने एक्सपीरियंस कहा है, उन्होंने कहा है आपको, सो इसलिए आपकी वो एक मान्यता बन जाती है. And then there is something which comes from the DNA information, which means this information is coming to you. And when I say DNA, what is it? It is about from your father, mother, your grandparents, which is like your ancestors, I would say in general. यानी आपके पूर्वजों के पास से भी कुछ आपकी पैटर्न्स आना शुरू होती हैं. तो इसलिए हमारे लिए बहुत जरूरी है कि अगर हम किसी चीज में आगे बढ़ नहीं पा रहे हैं तो ये समझना कि ये हमारी मान्यता जो आ रही है वो कहाँ से आ रही है, बिकॉज दैट विल हेल्प यू टू हील योरसेल्फ एट अ वेरी डीपर लेवल. ओके, सो दिस programming from external influences or from the genes which is coming in our DNA, or is it an inherited pattern? क्योंकि ऐसे कई बार ऐसा होता है, अरे यार मेरे पापा भी ऐसे ही सोचते थे, मैं भी वैसे ही सोच रही हूँ. अरे मेरे दादाजी ऐसा सोचते थे, मैं भी वैसे ही सोच रही हूँ. सो you see that alignment starts happening. So that's why the first aspect you have to look at is where are these things coming in from. The second thing is so this was the first part which I said, because ये बहुत important है, हमारे belief patterns form होते हैं. Second important चीज जो आती है, हमारे traumas, negative experiences. Okay, या फिर ये जो स्पेशली ट्रॉमास और एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं, ये इमोशनल लेवल पर ज्यादा होते हैं, तो इमोशनल ब्लॉकेजेस हमारे ज्यादा होते हैं. इसका मतलब ऐसा है कि कुछ अनरिजॉल्व्ड इमोशनल ट्रॉमास, यानी कुछ ऐसे धक्के हमें जीवन में लगे हैं या हमारे पूर्वजों में कहीं किसी को लगा होगा, जो कैरी फॉरवर्ड होता है. अब मैं मेरा एग्जाम्पल बताती हूँ, क्योंकि मुझे सबसे ज्यादा डर पानी से लगता था, जबकि मैं न कभी पानी के पास रही हूँ. पुणे में रहती हूँ, आसपास कहीं पानी नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है, बट किसी भी वाटर राइड के लिए जाना मुझे बहुत डर लगता है, और बचपन से मैं कभी किधर गई भी नहीं थी. सो ये एक साइन है पॉसिबली, क्योंकि आसपास घर में किसी को नहीं. बट देन कुछ टाइम बाद मुझे पता चला कि घर में, मतलब एंसेस्ट्रल लाइन में कहीं कोई है जिनको बहुत डर लगता था, एंड मे बी समथिंग हैज गॉट कैरिड फॉरवर्ड फ्रॉम दैट नेगेटिव ट्रॉमा एंड एक्सपीरियंस फ्रॉम माय past and from the DNA part of the things. But then there is a pattern to break it. तो pattern को मैंने break किया. Now the thing is that I am not scared of water. At least I can go in the swimming pool, do 1 or 2 laps. वरना मेरे लिए बस इस पॉइंट से इस पॉइंट तक, मतलब इतना पॉइंट भी अगर है तो भी पानी के अंदर सर रख के इधर से इधर तक जाने में भी मुझे परेशानी होती थी. So that's some emotional trauma, that is some energetic block which is getting carried from the past, from the ancestral, from your DNA, somewhere in the line. So that's another important thing, because हमारा impact किस तरह से होता है, क्योंकि कुछ अच्छी चीजें भी आती हैं जिसकी वजह से आप आगे बढ़ते हो, कुछ नेगेटिव चीजें भी आती हैं जिसकी वजह से आप रुक जाते हो. So DNA information will have both positive, negative and other aspect of things. तीसरी इंपॉर्टेंट चीज होती है जिसमें होता है लैक ऑफ अलाइनमेंट, यानी हमें वो अलाइनमेंट ही नहीं है. सो द थर्ड वन इज लैक ऑफ अलाइनमेंट. सो वी हैव नो अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ आवर पैशन एंड पर्पस. क्योंकि कई बार हमें सवाल आते हैं कि why am I here, why am I present here in this world, मेरा पर्पस क्या है, क्यों करना है मुझे सब. मेरे जीने की वजह क्या है, ये अगर सवाल आपको आते हैं तो देयर इज डेफिनेटली समथिंग वेयर यू आर नॉट हैविंग एन अलाइनमेंट ऑफ योर्स विथ योर पर्पस एंड द पैशन। तो डेफिनेटली ये 3 चीजों का हमें ध्यान रखना है, क्योंकि जब हम डीएनए लेवल पर काम करते हैं तो हम इन चीजों को भी रिलीज करते हैं। तो 2 एक्टिविटीज हम करते हैं डीएनए हीलिंग में जनरली। एक, जहां पे हमारी नेगेटिव एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं उनको हमें ब्रेक करना है, ताकि हमारा अभी से लेकर आगे का जीवन और आगे की पीढ़ी जो है उन पर ये इम्पैक्ट न हो। सेकेंड, जो अच्छी चीजें हमारे पास आई हैं उसको हम टैप करें ताकि हम सक्सेसफुल बने और हमारे आगे की पीढ़ी को भी हम वो पास ऑन कर सकें। सो दिस आर द की थिंग्स ऑफ व्हाई वी आर वर्किंग ऑन। तो जैसे मैंने कहा, हमारा फिजिकल डीएनए जो है इट इज अ ब्लूप्रिंट ऑफ आवर फिजिकल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक, कि फिजिकली मैं कैसी दिखती हूँ, फिजिकली मेरे कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स कैसे रहेंगे, नाक कैसी रहेगी, हाथ कैसे रहेंगे, पैर कैसे रहेंगे, चेहरा कैसे रहेगा, बाल कैसे रहेंगे। सो दैट इज एट अ हाई लेवल वेयर वी हैव आवर फिजिकल डीएनए व्हिच टॉक्स अबाउट। बट जब हम डीएनए एट स्पिरिचुअल लेवल या एनर्जी लेवल पर बात करते हैं, दैट इज समथिंग व्हिच मेनी ऑफ अस हैव नॉट टैप्ड इनटू। कभी कभी वो एक्टिवेट होता है क्योंकि कभी कभी हमें कुछ इंट्यूशंस आते हैं, कभी कभी हमें कुछ गाइडेंस मिलते हैं। हो सकता है कि अरे मैं रास्ते से जा रही हूँ और अचानक ऐसा आता है कि अरे नहीं नहीं, यहाँ से राइट मत टर्न लेना, लेफ्ट टर्न लेना, एंड वी जस्ट टेक लेफ्ट। बट आगे जाने के याद आता है, यार मैंने राइट क्यों नहीं लिया, राइट से भी तो जा सकते थे, लेफ्ट क्यों लिया। फिर थोड़ी देर बाद समझ में आता है राइट से जाते तो ट्रैफिक में अटक जाते थे, लेफ्ट से निकले हैं, अच्छा हो गया है। बिकॉज समवेयर यू वर एबल टू टैप इनटू योर energies at a higher level. And when you're able to connect your energies at a higher level, you start getting that intuitions and guidance. So that's where we talk about the energy level and the spiritual level DNA to tap into, so that we can get the best of the things coming in from our ancestors. और वो तब आ सकते हैं जब हम energetically जो blockages हैं उन्हें clear up करें. So we have the potential to access our spiritual and energy level DNA so that we can get all the best things coming in and inherited from the ancestors. अब एक ये कहानी तो हम सब लोगों ने सुनी होगी जनरली, स्पेशली गणेशा की, कि शिव जी और पार्वती बैठे होते हैं और वो बोलते हैं अपने दोनों बच्चों को, कार्तिक को और गणपति को, कि जाके तुम एक इस पृथ्वी का चक्कर लगा के आओ। तो कार्तिक तो अपने वाहन को लेकर निकल जाते हैं। गणेशा थोड़े से हेल्दी होने की वजह से उन्हें समझ में नहीं आ रहा था, उनका वाहन भी छोटा है, कि क्या करें। तो तब वो युक्ति लगाते हैं और बोलते हैं कि मैंने अपने पापा मम्मी, फादर मदर, माँ पिता के एक चक्कर लगा लिए हैं और मैंने पूरी पृथ्वी का चक्कर लगा लिया है। ये कहानी आप सबने सुनी है? टाइप यस, राइट। गणपति जी ने ये किया था, जहां पे ये स्टोरी है। यस डॉक्टर दामोदर, थैंक यू। यस आकांक्षा। तो अब जब मैंने कहा कि डीएनए जो होता है वो दिखने में तो हमें लगता है बहुत छोटा है, लेकिन साइंटिस्ट एक स्टडी में ये बताया गया है कि जब उस डीएनए को, भले ही ट्विस्टेड लगता है, बट जब उस डीएनए को सीधा करते हैं तो वो इतना लंबा होता है कि वो पूरी पृथ्वी का एक गोलाकार बना सकता है। तो पूरी पृथ्वी के चारों तरफ अगर उसको कर देंगे तो आपका डीएनए जो है वो पूरी पृथ्वी को सर्कल कंप्लीट करेगा। सो दैट इज द connotation, or that is a reference that your father mother energies and the DNA that you have is so powerful that it can cover up at one planet. And see, you have so many such DNAs within your whole body. Now why do we have to really think about DNA activation? तो जैसे मैंने कहा, क्योंकि हम सिर्फ 3% यूज करें, हमें 97% का कुछ पता नहीं है कि वो क्या होता है। और एनर्जी लेवल पर ऐसी मान्यता है कि आपके 12 स्ट्रैंड्स होते हैं। तो जितना हमें अभी पता है 2 स्ट्रैंड्स डीएनए के, वैसे देयर आर 12 एंड देन देयर इज अनदर लेवल ऑफ 28 and 40. But if you are working at a 12 stranded DNA activation, you will be able to tap a lot of your spiritual energies. and that will help you to break through the patterns, repattern yourself to bring in a lot of positive aspects to achieve what you want. So that will help you to create a divine blueprint to impact your physical health, wealth, relationship, career, business, anything that you want. So I wanted to write this down. Physical part was a physical blueprint, but the moment you work at your energy and spiritual level DNA, you are going to create your divine blueprint, which will help you to stay happy, healthy, abundant, and prosperous. So are you ready to awaken your DNA energies? Type A in the chat window so I know that you're ready and with me to awaken the divine energies. Thank you, Taranum. Thank you, Dr. Davatar, Priya, Vaishali, Pinky, Dr. Manisha, Chinmay. Awesome. Great. Thank you, Menali, Sakshi. This is good. Because what we're going to talk is, we're not just going to talk, but we're also going to do things. So this is something which I have practiced, I am practicing, and that's why I'm talking about. बहुत और भी टेक्निक्स हो सकती हैं जिससे आप डीएनए हीलिंग कर सकते हो, डीएनए एक्टिवेशन कर सकते हो, आप डीएनए को टैप कर सकते हो. But this is something which I have been following and practicing since years, and it has given me results. People who know me since a couple of years, they already know how my life has transformed and transitioned. And when you looked at the first screen, जहाँ पे मैंने बताया कि सब सारी चीजें मैंने की हैं, उसमें बहुत की चीजें highlight की हैं मैंने, but there's a huge list of things which I've been able to achieve just because I have also been able to tap into my own divine blueprint to access through the path of the health, wealth, relationships, career, and business. तो आज मैं 3 specific tools की बात करूंगी, and these are 3 specific secrets which most of you might have not probably heard, or few of the things you might have heard about it. But the first very important and the smallest tool is something which we are going to talk about, the Pharma Passport. Then is the Solve Agio frequencies. And then the third is the Reiki healing. तो हम अभी क्या करने वाले हैं, मैं आपको फार्मा पासपोर्ट की इंफॉर्मेशन देने वाली हूँ कि वो क्या होता है, किस तरह से काम करता है, उसके डिटेल्स क्या हैं, वो किस तरह से चलता है. क्योंकि काफी लोगों ने कुछ दिनों पहले मैंने उसका पोस्ट डाले थे, तो वो क्वेश्चन भी था कि ये क्या होता है, किस तरह से काम करता है, कैसे ये हमारी हेल्प करेगा. क्योंकि इट्स बीन ओनली लाइक व्हाट आई हैव मेड इट पब्लिक इन द लास्ट ओनली 2 or 3 weeks. आई हैव बीन यूजिंग इट सिंस लास्ट अ ईयर ऑलमोस्ट. तो ये 1-2 हफ्तों में जो लोगों ने लिया है, they have got very good results, because one of them has got an opportunity, have been able to attract an opportunity of almost 1,20,000 rupees from a financial perspective, because वो उनका गोल था. There is one other client who has materialized her like 1 lakh rupee for her 3 months of a course, which she wanted to go ahead and do it. There is a third client who has been able to get the directions for their health treatment, जो अब तक पिछले 7-8 महीने से उनको समझ नहीं आ रहा था, डॉक्टर्स को भी पता नहीं चल रहा था. But since the time they have been able to tap into their DNA level, spiritual level energies, they are getting that channel. So please remember, these are not replacement for your medical treatments. It is complementary, and it is something which will help you to channelize your healings, your recovery faster from a medical perspective. Financial perspective, wealth perspective, it will help you to clear the blockages and help you attract the opportunities. इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि सिर्फ ये ले लिया मैंने तो मुझे कुछ और करने की जरूरत नहीं है. नहीं, ये आपको वो डायरेक्शंस देंगे, पाथ देंगे, चलना आपको है. मतलब मैं आपके लिए थाली परोस के आपके मुंह तक आपको खाना डाल सकती हूँ आपके मुंह में, बट उसको निगलने और चबाने का काम आपका है. So at least that part of the energies, at least that part of the things, you all will have to work. Rest, as I told you, based on my experience, based on everything that I have done, I'll put it on the platter, take it to you, bring it to you. But आपके तरफ से commitment होना चाहिए कि ठीक है, आप लेके आइए, हम उसको निगलने का काम, चबाने का काम तो definitely करेंगे. So that's the aspect of why I wanted to talk and really share all these things very importantly with all of you out here. Now, the first tool that we are talking about is the pharma tool, which is called as the pharma passport. And it is being prepared based on research of almost 51 plus years by Dr. Jiten. And I've been using it and I've been working on it. So the way this tool works on is, it will work at your 3-level energies. Okay, it will work at your happiness, your health, and your wealth. क्योंकि हम सबको क्या चाहिए लाइफ में? हैप्पीनेस चाहिए, हेल्थ चाहिए, वेल्थ है. हेल्थ है तो वेल्थ है, वेल्थ है तो हेल्थ है. ये दोनों चीजें हैं. वी वांट देन हैप्पीनेस. सो दैट्स व्हाई वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट कि हमको ये बैलेंस में चाहिए ये पावर हमारे पास. So that's where we start with these aspects of the energy at a very deeper level of tapping into our DNA. Now, the symbols that you see here, these are powerful Anthakarana symbols which have been used since traditions and years, not only like in the ancient Indian culture, but across different cultures. Slightly different form and shapes, but these symbols are being used to activate your father and mother energies. So that's why we talk about this Anthakarana symbol, which is a powerful energy symbol, bringing in your father energies and the mother energies to tap into your own energy levels. So that's the aspect of how these symbols are being used. Then this is a very important and very interesting concept. Now, the concept that you see here, it is called as the Jiten and the Bonten concept. Now, this Jiten and the Bonten concept, these names are coming from a Japanese terminology. Okay. Now, these names are also there within the Indian culture, but not in the terms of like Jiten or Bonten. These energies, Manisha, you might want to, if you're logged in from mobile, so you might want to just check into your screen because it's like a complete screen out here. So just check your mobile setup, basically. So when we are talking about this Jiten and Bonten, now what this Bonten refers to, okay? And you can just write it down. Thanks, Manisha, for confirming. So Bonten energy is referred to the energies of heaven. In the Indian culture, it also gets connected to the energies of Brahma. Okay. Now, Bonten here is an energy which is going upwards direction to the sky, to the universe. So you can write Bonten energies moving upwards to the sky, getting in the universal energies for you. It is like above your head. Okay. Now, this energies connect with the universal soul. So the whole universal energies is where the Bonten sign, the heaven energies connect with. And these energies have 4 aspects that they really help us with. They help us giving happiness to others. They help us giving happiness for ourselves. They help us remove the sufferings. They help us free from the desires so that we are not being stuck and cribbing about things. And the 4th is it helps us to abandon attachment and bring in more love or be neutral. I'll repeat again. It's very important concept because this is the key. So Bonten is related to the Brahma energies. It is to the upward direction. It is connecting you to the universe. It is helping to bring in that universal energies for you to work at 4 levels. One is that it helps you to bring happiness to you and others, remove your and others' sufferings. Now, specifically because this pharma passport is related to an individual, so it will be more specific to you. So that's why it will help you to get happiness. It will help you to remove your sufferings. It will help you to free yourself from the desires which you're just stuck with and you're not able to move ahead. So releasing that blockage, and it will help you to stay neutral. So when there is too much of good things happening, too much of bad things happening, so rather than becoming too emotional up and down and impacting yourself, it will help you to bring that balance in the energies. And that's why the Bonton energies are referred to more also as the father energies. Jiten is the earth energies, which is below your feet. So when you're standing, above is the heaven, which is the Bonton, the sky, universal energies. You are in between. And then at the bottom is the earth. At your feet is the earth. That's the Jiten, which is the Prithvi. And it is moving towards the downward direction. Now, what that means is that it is helping you to connect with your earth energies to guard you, to protect you, and to help you. So that's very important because these symbols that you're talking through all across play a very important role in the way the energies are being worked across with. Okay. So basically now when we talk about Jiten and Bonton, so Jiten energies are referred to your energies from the earth, energies from your ancestral goddess. And Bonton energies are connected to the heaven, bringing in your ancestral benefits and energies from your ancestral god. So like the Kul Devata and Kul Devi energies of the universe will help you to balance and bring the DNA level healing. Now, this is something, definitely don't get into a lot of the number part of the things, but these are two important, again, if you look at a lot of our yantras, all the yantras have some or the other numbering, and every yantra has a benefit of what it has been given. So here again, there are two yantras placed with specific numbering. Don't understand or don't get into too much of what these numbers are because that's going to be another detailed subject. But for a moment, you need to understand that one represents fire, other Soma refers as the cold or the moon energies. So you have the Agni and the moon energies, which are going to help you. So Agni, sun, Soma, moon. So you need the energies of both the aspects. And these specific numbers signify certain meanings into each of the boxes. And there is this example that I'm putting in across. Now, every box has a specific meaning and details. Again, as I told you, we are not going to get into the details. If you're interested, let me know. I can take a separate session to help you more details of how and what these numbers are. But right now, what we have to understand that if we have to tap into our DNA energies, our ancestral and father, mother energies to get the best, we need to make sure that we are carrying the energies of the Agni and the Soma. They have a number. Now, what happens is that every number has its significance. Like number 4 denotes the wealth, money, and fortune in your life. 9 represents the fame, prosperity, and illumination. 2 will represent about your relationships, partnerships, be it in career, be it in business, about your spouse. 3 represents about your wisdom, your health, and your family relations. 5 will represent about your wealth, health, and the stability that you have in your life. Creativity, children's, and projects is 7. 8 talk about your knowledge, intuition, and motivation. 1 talks about your career, your success, and business. And 6 talks about friends, travel, and new beginnings. Now here I have just put, you'll be wondering, what are these stars that I have put up across here? So I've just taken an example. This is calculated based on your date of birth. So based on your date of birth, your date of birth has there is a calculation formula. Again, we're not getting into the formula, but there is a formula which helps you to understand what are the numbers which are missing from your date of birth. So I've taken an example here, like there is a birth date of 10th January 2018. Now, after doing the calculations, what we realize that number 4, number 2, number 8, and number 1 are present with this person. But 9, 3, 5, 7, 6 are not present in their numbers. Of course, this is one part, and there is many other things that we have to check through to make sure how the energies have to be tapped into. But the significance of what happens is that whatever the numbers here that are missing, in this part, we work on activating those numbers. So there is the symbol of pharma energies that we use and then we place. So like, for example, in that case, 9 was not there. So then there is a pharma symbol which we put here. there was 3 missing. So we charge it and put that across. So there is a process of charging and then making sure that the energies which are missing, we charge it and we place those symbols accordingly. Okay, so there is a process, there is a learning that has to be done on how to make this, but this is how it gets used. Okay, so this is where your symbol of Agni and Soma comes into picture. Then along with the Pharma comes a very important tool, yantra, which is called as the Vijay Pataka yantra. Okay. Now this, and I just in front of you, I'll just open it also because I have, like as I told you, anything and everything that I do or use, I just tell it. So this is something which I've created for myself. This is how the passport looks like. Okay. And it's like this booklet where based on your information that you provide, we create it. So like I've created this for my own self, and in the last 2 weeks, I have almost couriered like 10, 20, 30. So this is the information. This is where you can see the symbol. This is the Jitain symbol. This is the Agni. And then you have the information of your ancestors being provided. So we charge it, we create it, and prepare this kind of a booklet for individuals. Okay, based on the information you provide. And then there is this set of the yantra, which has been provided to you. So this, once been created, you need to carry this with you always. And then there is a charging process, which has been taught to you, like you just cover with your left hand and the right, and then you are being given affirmations, which are very specific to you as individuals. So आपके specific जो goals हैं, उससे related जिन चीजों को हमें हासिल करना है, उससे related हम ये चीजों की बात करते हैं. So this is how the whole Pharma passport story is, and this is how it is being utilized. So in case if, so this yantra, again, the beauty of this yantra is it's again Vijay Pataka yantra, which means it's a yantra for success, all-round success. It is also sometimes referred to as Lakshmi Vijay Pataka yantra because it is also going to bring in the all-round success with health, wealth, happiness, abundance, and prosperity. Now, this aspect of the tool is one very important, which you can use. And just in case if any one of you wants to order it, let me know. I will share the link. I'll provide the details. I'll give you the information of what you need to provide to me so that I can prepare it and courier it to you. The price with courier charges would be 510. So in case if any one of you is interested, you can send a WhatsApp message to me or to the number which has been provided out here. So this is the first step of your tool that you have to use. And this tool you have to charge in the morning and in the evening. So after you wake up, you need to kind of give your affirmations. Before you sleep, you have to give your affirmation. So in the DNA healing, this is the first step that I follow. Now there is a very most important aspect which comes in, which is called as the solfeggio frequencies. This is very important and a very interesting concept, okay? We have heard about musical therapies. We have heard about the musical energies that help us to heal. Music has been used for healing. Now, there had been a Gregorian person which used a specific frequency to heal the DNA. So the origin of this frequency is from the Western musical tradition. Now, each frequency has a specific healing property associated with it. And for healing your DNA, the frequency which is needed is 528. Okay. Now I'll share with you another screen. This will give you an idea of there are approximately 9 such frequencies, and every frequency of solfeggio helps to heal you. But because we are talking from a DNA perspective, as you can see here, this 528 works on your DNA level. It works at healing your DNA. It works for your divine miracles to happen. It helps to work towards your transformation. It helps to boost your self-confidence. And from a chakra perspective, it works on your solar plexus chakra. And then you have different healing aspects, which will work on healing, say, your emotional well-being, healing your auric field, healing your root chakra, healing the sacral chakra, healing your heart, emotions, love, expressions, throat. So there is a specific frequency which is being getting carried forward. So would you like to experience this thing right now with me? You can just type a yes, so I know that you would be interested to go with this. Thank you, Dr. Manisha Padmapriya. Awesome. So I just want you to sit straight and keep your palms facing upwards. And if you want, you can just kind of keep your eyes open, or you can just be there. But let me just go ahead and play this. But before I play this music for healing you at a DNA level, I want you to pick one goal. एक गोल आप select कर लीजिए जिसे आप heal करना चाहते हो या जो आप achieve करना चाहते हो, because we will work towards doing that. Now here I'm not going to say anything. You're just going to listen to the music. मैं कुछ बोलूंगी नहीं, आपको सिर्फ वो म्यूजिक सुनना है. आपके मन में जो भी विचार आ रहे हैं आपके लक्ष्य को लेकर, so any thoughts coming in your mind related to your goal, let that come, let that go. Just listen to the music and be open for guidance and information that you're going to get through this. Okay. So just I'm playing this right now. Just go ahead. I'll be giving healing to you throughout this. So just listen to it. We're going to do it for like 3 to 4 minutes. Repeating your goal or any thoughts coming in, let them come and go. Just be receptive to the healing. just gently come back to the room that you're in. And with your eyes still closed, palms still facing upward. Now just continue with the third important tool, which is the Reiki energies, the universal energies to heal your DNA, to activate your DNA. Because we've done a lot of repairing using the music, the frequency. I want you to just inhale and exhale slowly. Do it at your own pace. आप अपने खुद के pace पर inhale, exhale करें. Now imagine a warm golden light above your head. सुनहरा प्रकाश आपके सर के ऊपर महसूस कीजिए. ये सुनहरा प्रकाश ब्रह्मांड की ऊर्जा शक्ति दर्शाता है. So it's representing the universal life energy. And imagine that this golden light is slowly entering inside you from the top of your head. कल्पना कीजिए कि सुनहरा प्रकाश धीरे से आपके सहस्त्र चक्र से, आपके सर के ऊपर से होते हुए अंदर आपके शरीर में प्रवेश कर रहा है. This golden light is entering into every cell of your body. So this golden light from the universe, from the heaven, is the father energy, the Bonten energy coming down to you. And now let's also connect parallelly to the mother energies, the earth energies, the Jitane energies. And now you visualize that the roots are extending from the feet deep down into the earth. कल्पना कीजिए कि आपके पैरों के तलवों से जड़ें निकलकर अंदर गहराई तक धरती में जा रही हैं. ये जैसे जैसे धरती में जा रही हैं, आपको आपके लाइफ में स्टेबिलिटी, कनेक्शन मिल रही है. So as these roots are going deeper into the earth, you're feeling the sense of stability and connection deep down into the earth energies. Now you're connected to both the divine and the earth energies, the father and the mother energies, the Bonten and the Jitane energies. Now let's put an intention. I bring my awareness to the DNA, envisioning a soft, radiant light within your cells, representing the healing energy. आप आपका ध्यान पूरा आपके डीएनए पर ले आइए. कल्पना कीजिए कि वहां पर एक बहुत ही मुलायम से रोशनी है जो आपके हर एक कोशिका को, आपके हर एक कोशिका में एनर्जी, ये ऊर्जा शक्ति जा रही है. So it's representing the healing energy. And let us set the intention for this light to activate and restore your DNA to the optimal state. हमारा इरादा ये है कि ये डीएनए पूरी तरह से एक्टिवेट हो जाए और हमें जो भी मार्गदर्शन चाहिए, जो भी हीलिंग चाहिए, इस डीएनए एक्टिवेशन से वो मिल रही है. Now visualize this healing light, this golden light expanding through your body, flowing effortlessly to every cell, and you are feeling that change, and it is bringing peace, balance and harmony to your DNA. कल्पना कीजिए कि सुनहरा प्रकाश आपके शरीर के हर एक कोशिका में जा रहा है और जैसे जैसे हर एक कोशिका में जा रहा है वहां पे एक संतुलन निर्माण हो रहा है, एक शांति निर्माण हो रही है आपके हर एक डीएनए में. Feel the energies. Just be receptive to these energies right now. Now picture this healing light entering and covering every cell, your whole body, हेड टू टो। ये सुनहरे प्रकाश की रोशनी आपके शरीर के अंदर हर एक कोशिका में और शरीर के बाहर सर से लेकर पांव तक आपको पूरी तरह से इस ऊर्जा शक्ति ने घेर लिया है। Now let's repeat this. You can repeat it silently. Listen to it. My DNA is activated and aligned with the healing energy. I am in perfect harmony with the natural flow of life, and every cell in my body radiates health and vitality. My DNA is activated and aligned with healing energy. I am in perfect harmony with the natural flow of life, and every cell in my body radiates health and vitality. My DNA is activated and aligned with the healing energy. I am in perfect harmony with the natural flow of life, and every cell in my body radiates health and vitality. Just with the eyes closed, palms facing upward, feel the energies. And whatever your goal is, repeat it 3 times right now. आपका जो भी लक्ष्य है उसे 3 बार अभी के भी दोहरा लीजिए और मन ही मन ये कहिए, पूनम द्वारा दी गई हीलिंग्स को मैं ग्रहण करने के लिए तैयार हूँ. Healings given by Poonam, I am receptive to it. And gently just say, I thank the healing energies to activate my DNA. And from today, from this moment onwards, I'm getting all the guidance to achieve my goal. And I'm tapping into my inner power. I'm tapping into my DNA power. Mentally say, I thank the divine energies. I thank myself. And from now onwards, I'm open to all that new opportunities, new things coming into my life right now. And now you may gently rub your palms, massage your face, forehead, scalp, neck, throat, hands, chest, stomach, thighs, knees, ankles, and your feet. So that was the third tool which you have experienced and implemented. So in case if any one of you want to learn, I know a lot of you have already been part of the sessions, but others who have not been part of the sessions and want to learn the third tool, which is the Reiki tool, I have one of my batches coming in face-to-face on this Saturday, which is 10th of February. But in case if you don't want to do a face-to-face, but you want to do it in online, then there is a batch starting on 17th of Feb for the level 1 online thing. So I just thought I'll let you know. And floor is now open to share your experience. How did you feel with the DNA healing? Yes, Manisha, I will send the link of the pharma thing right now. Give me a moment. Okay, so here is the link. It's in the chat, so just check that. Feeling light. Neha says feeling light. Awesome. And if anybody wants to unmute and share your experience, you can do that too. You're feeling calm? Awesome. Thanks. Good to know that. But it would be good to know your name also. Is it Dipali or Dr. Manisha felt energy flow? Great. Garima. Okay. Thanks, Garima. Yeah. Good to know that you're felt relaxed and calm. Yes, Akanksha, go ahead.
Yeah, I felt very calm and I could feel all the energies, vibrating on my palm. I could feel the golden light. I could also feel the roots going into the earth.
Wow.
So I could feel, I could feel everything that was being done in the session.
That's awesome. That's good to know that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thanks, Garima ji. Thank you. Dr. Manisha says, thanks, feeling good. Thank you. Vaishali says, thank you, Vaishali. Shweta says, feeling cold energy in my arms. Very nice session and like the new technique. Thanks a lot, Shweta. Much needed healing, and I was looking for guidance to achieve my goals. So thanks a lot, Parvati. This is definitely something which has helped. Oh, wow. Shining couple of blue white stars in the palm. So that's nice, Padma Priya. Blue represents the communication, achievement of the goals. So whatever goal you have thought, you are going to get it very soon. Awesome. Good to know that. Okay, great. Thank you, everyone. So if no further questions, then have a good rest of the day and you all take care. If you need anything, just ping me, WhatsApp me, and I'll share all the information. Preeti says, feeling good and guidance from the golden energies. Thanks, Preeti. Yes. Thank you, Garima. Awesome. Thanks, Manisha. I'm happy. I'm also blessed to have each one of you that I'm able to help you and bring that shift and change. Thank you, Padma Priya. Okay, great. Then thanks everyone and have a good rest of the day. Take care of yourself.